Hey everyone, long time no see, this is elcidgames, and I'm coming back after a long hiatus to give you some of my thoughts on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. This game came out pretty recently, and it's been taking the internet by storm, so I wanted to delve into it. Without further ado, let's go. So I came into this game as a longtime fan of the Dragon Ball series, but as someone who has never played any of the previous Budokai Tenkaichi or Xenoverse games. My only previous experience with a Dragon Ball game was with Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is a very fun, team-based 2D fighting game, but not similar at all to the Budokai Tenkaichi series. Sparking Zero, like the previous entries, is a 3D arena fighter. At first, I was confused by the controls, as I hadn't played a game like this before, but once I played for a bit, it was pretty easy to get the hang of it. Using the special moves in the game is pretty simple, and doesn't require button combos like a more traditional fighting game would. This game is a must-play for any Dragon Ball fan. The roster is absolutely stacked. There's over 180 characters in the base game, with more coming as DLC. I'm talking Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, everything. Everybody's there. This, of course, includes various forms of other characters, so you've got every single version of Super Saiyan Goku, like Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, etc., everything. But there's a lot of characters to look forward to as a Dragon Ball fan. Each matchup is really fun, and you get some nice character interactions before each fight if you have the right characters. So like Goku versus Vegeta, something like that. The gameplay is really dynamic and makes you feel as powerful as the characters on screen. Each special move and transformation in the game will make you relive the first time you saw Goku go Super Saiyan, or any of his iconic Kamehameha moments. And that's just using Goku as an example. Like I said, there are so many characters in this game, each with their own unique movesets, so it really is a must-play as a Dragon Ball fan. The different modes in the game are great, and add a lot to the replay value of this game as a single-player experience. For example, they have Story Mode, where you can play through the canon story of Dragon Ball as different characters like Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, etc. You can also encounter alternate scenarios that branch off from the main timeline of Dragon Ball. I won't go too much into it, as I would like to leave these surprises for players to discover, but there's some cool little alternate scenarios that you can run into. There's also the tournament mode, which is really fun and can pose a good challenge. Each tournament has its own different rule set and provides new and unique ways to enjoy the game. So for example, you have the World Martial Arts Tournament, the Tournament of Power, Cell Games, etc. Tournaments like that where the rule sets are different based on what happened in the canon of Dragon Ball. Each one is a different experience and is really fun. The computer opponents in this game aren't too difficult, with some exceptions. Overall, there's a lot that this game has to offer in a single-player experience, and that's just me talking about two of the different modes. I still haven't played much of the multiplayer, but it does seem fun from what I have played of it. I'm sure if you get a lot out of online play, you'll really enjoy it. Personally, I'm usually a single-player type of guy, so I haven't touched this mode that much, but I've heard plenty of other people say great things about it. There's casual matches and ranked matches, and you can do single matches or you can do tournaments just like the single player tournament mode. And if you're someone who likes a lot of multiplayer experiences, I would definitely recommend checking that out. One thing about this game is that I don't see it gaining a big competitive scene. Unlike FighterZ, which has a classic fighting game presentation that works best for multiplayer matches, Sparking Zero has a split screen during offline multiplayer matches that may be confusing to some gamers, since the 3D environment is something you can't really render on a single screen without having to do the split screen. I still see this game having great longevity, but I think the enjoyment will be a bit more casual versus FighterZ, which had a strong competitive scene. But I will say, I am very casual when it comes to fighting games. I'm not exactly a competitive FGC player, so I have heard conflicting opinions on this. Some people said, oh, Sparking Zero is definitely going to be at majors like EVO, CEO, etc. And like, I can't even name that many. That's how that's how much of a casual I am. But I've heard conflicting opinions. This is just my opinion based on what I have seen of competitive fighting games in the past. But hey, if it does blow up, I'm all for it. This game gets stellar review from me. So between this game and the ongoing releases of Dragon Ball Daima, it's a good time to be a Dragon Ball fan. Even for a series with as much longevity as this, it's heartwarming to see so much content for Dragon Ball fans to enjoy and share with each other, especially after the passing of Akira Toriyama, which was a huge blow to the Dragon Ball community. Through his work and through the hearts of his fans, his memory will certainly live on, and I know I'm going to be playing Sparking Zero for a long time. This is elcidgames. I hope you enjoyed this review and my first impressions on the game. I hope you stick around for more content, for more videos, because that's coming. It's going to be on the way. And thank you for tuning in. What else can I say? Thank you so much. Thank you for having the patience with me. I'm just going to keep rambling until you guys click out of the video. But anyways, hope to get back in the swing of things with making gaming videos. Definitely going to be infrequent, but you know, it's a passion. It's a hobby. It's not my job. I don't get that much views to make this a job. Yeah. Alright, I'll shut up now. Have a great day. Take care.